Please welcome to the Explore Scientific stage, Mr. Ken Martz.
Hey guys, I'm Annie with Explore Alliance, or Explore Scientific.
And I'm Luci with Explore Scientific.
Sorry, I'm used to talking about the Explore Alliance.
There is no Kent today.
Yes, we don't have Kent today because I have taken over. Just saying. No, actually, I'm going to start doing a show on Tuesdays geared towards more of our younger audience, educational STEM type products. So get ready to have some fun. We were going to call it Fun Day Monday because it was going to be on Monday, and then we changed it to Tuesday, and that doesn't really rhyme. So we've got to come up with another name for it. So that's part of life. But anyway, so Luci's a new customer service rep here at Explore Scientific. So she's joining me today to kind of get out here in the open and everybody can see her. So if you call in, she's one of our customer service reps that you'll be talking to. So I
totally misspelled your name, Annie.
Mine?
Yeah, just now.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start off. I really wanted to do some summer. It's getting summer. Here in Arkansas, it's getting really warm. And so I wanted to kind of do some things that go outside that you can take outside with your kiddos to kind of learn and just experience nature and what's going on with them. So as you can see, this is our bug collector or land and water habitat. I call it a bug collector, but because that's what my son would call it. But a land and water habitat. It does have a magnifier in the front of it, so you can see all the things that you have inside of it. The lid comes off.
I have video on that somewhere.
Do you really?
Yeah, for some reason it's not loaded.
And of course, here's a wonderful magnifying glass that you can use to look at things up close and personal.
You see my eye? Is it bigger?
Yeah. Go around inspecting everybody, right? Love it.
Let's not do that and say we didn't.
Go around inspecting everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, but
like
that's the way children would play with it, right? Because that's exactly what happened this morning with my son. He had a magnifier like one of the ones I'm going to show later, and he was like, "Mommy, I want to see your face up close." So that's what happened. He looked at my face up close. So, anyways, here's a net to catch some wonderful critters, and then of course a pair of tweezers in order to pick things up. So the great thing about this habitat is it has holes in it. Of course, you can capture something for a little bit, but make sure you release it because we want to make sure it goes back to the wild so it's able to survive. But it has air holes in it. It's big enough to be able to put water stuff in it. So if you go to the creek and you fill it up with some water or something to see what's in there, then that you're able to see all that wonderful. Here in Arkansas, it would be mud and dirt.
I had
mainly.
a frog in there once.
You did? You had a frog in here once?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We caught a frog. Rob, our COO, he caught a frog at his house and brought it to me. So I videoed the frog.
That's super cool. Right now we have one with a centipede and a baby centipede in one. And we went and found worms and we fed the centipede some worms. Yes. So we have that currently in one of
the centipedes
our offices.
Eat worms?
I think it's in Lance's office.
What did you say?
What eat word? What eats
centipedes
worms?
eat worms.
Yes. Google
Do they?
That's what I did.
Yeah, centipedes eat worms, and so we went and got. So Luci went out and got it some worms, and so it could be fed and stuff like that. So and then she found a baby centipede and put it in with the big centipede. So yes.
So the big
This
centipede
is like the perfect minnow catching net.
It ate
the water.
Worms and the baby.
I cannot confirm that it did or did not eat the baby at this time.
It's a very good question. We probably should check and see what's happening with that.
Might be a good idea.
Anyways, this is a great summertime activity, going out to the park. If you're going to go fishing, out to the creek, whatever you're going to do, I really highly recommend taking something out like this for a kid to get involved with nature and things like that. So, younger guys, you want to make sure that you're helping them. Don't just leave them be, because they might pick up something that is not safe to pick up. So just make sure you're with them and monitoring them. Of course.
Bees. We don't know.
I've actually had. One of the houses I lived in locally. I went outside the front door, and one of the most dangerous caterpillars was on my front door. So if you touched it, it would send you to the hospital. Huh?
What kind of caterpillar?
I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one where you touch it and it has like needles or something that go into you.
The ones that look like fuzzy wuzzies but aren't.
Yeah, look like fuzzy wuzzies, but they're not. Definitely not.
Fuzzy wuzzy. But no, wait. Fuzzy wuzzy was a bear.
Fuzzy wuzzy had no hair, so he wasn't very fuzzy wuzzy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that would be my suggestion is make sure that you are, of course, monitoring your kids when dealing with insects and critters and stuff. So
you took it away right when I got the video.
I'm sorry. Go ahead and put it up.
It takes me forever to get these videos.
Just put it up.
I'm trying. I got other things I'm doing too here. So there we go. All right, there we go. And
okay, so the next thing we have.
There's the video.
You're gonna play it?
Maybe.
Are you gonna play it?
I'm trying.
He's trying. There it is.
I went out to the Springdale Library, the Murphy Park, I guess it is. And there's the frog. See, that's not a fake frog. That's a real frog.
Aw, look at that little cute thing.
He's so cute.
And in the background, you'll see the library in Springdale. But they took out the duck pond out there, which is
I think they cleaned it out and then they put more water in it, and now the ducks are back.
Last time I was there was a few ducks, but not as many as there used to be.
I just know it got really bad, and so they needed to clean it out. So they relocated those ducks, I think, is what they did, and then brought them back or something.
And see, I let the frog go when we were done.
Very good. We should all do that. You should let whatever it is you catch go.
Correct.
So.
Yeah.
All right. So our next thing. We don't keep things captive. Okay, so our next thing is our 6x21 Bresser binoculars. They're great for little hands. They have a little neck strap for them. They have the right eye focus diopter, and then of course the center one. So you might want to try to get them in focus for your little guy, and then teach them, or little girl, and then teach them how to get them focused yourself.
She says little guy, not because she's insensitive to gender. It's because she's got a 5-year-old kid.
Yes, that's what I'm used to saying.
And so he's a boy, so forgive her.
I'm just spying on what Paul's doing.
You're spying on what Paul's doing. Yeah, you can see some. You can see pretty good with them.
Yeah,
these would be great at night, even to do some stargazing with a kid. You can take them out and look at the stars and stuff on clear nights, and so just get them used to that. That viewing and things like that. So if you get into telescopes, then you can move on up into that. But you want to make sure that when you use them, you want to make sure that you cup the left eye first and get the right eye into focus, and then you want to cup the right eye and then get that left eye into focus. What?
We've got a video of Rick White explaining how to do that with binoculars and get them in perfect focus for you individually.
Yeah. So you want to try to do.
You want to show that?
Whatever you feel like doing.
We've got this different content. We don't have to just.
You can add it on there.
All right, so here it comes. Here it comes.
But yeah, so you'll want to make sure you do that, and then make sure that you explain that to your kids.
Particularly binoculars, not only during hunting season, but times like this when it's time to start scouting. But there's one thing you need to do when you get your binoculars that a lot of people don't realize. You need to set them up for yourself. Everybody's eyes are a little bit different. And here's how I do it. It's simple and easy. Just take the binoculars and just kind of grab good focus on an object. And I go and put my hand over the left lens. The diopter ring, which is on the right side, I will go ahead and adjust that until that right eye is in focus. Once it is, I take the hand off the other side, both eyes in focus, and you're ready to go. It's simple and easy, and it's a must that you do this before you go out and use them.
Okay, so that's a great video explaining how to do that. So I would suggest an adult learn how to do that, and then of course showing your child how to do that is so that they can get used to that. These are for ages 4 and up. Great little hand size. They're very durable. They feel like they've got really great quality. I mean, they feel they've got a little bit of rubber grip on them, so they don't drop them or anything like that. And so
if you set it right in front of the box, we can get a close up.
Yep, like this, or do you want it up?
Standing up.
Oh, standing up like this?
And to your left.
To my left?
Right there. Perfect. Now I can get a close-up, see? And boom. There you go.
High quality. Loving it. And they passed the twist test that our founder, Scott, so gracefully explained to us.
They also
twist a pair of binoculars, and they don't easily twist, then they're high quality.
Oh, I didn't know that. I learned something new. Lucy told me something.
I know they've also passed the Jeep test because one of somebody that was here a while back used to work here. They ran over it with their Jeep and it still worked.
Oh my goodness! Well, they're a great little pair of binos, so I highly recommend that you get those and start your kid off on something, looking and finding and exploring things. Right now at my house we have a woodpecker, and this would be a great little thing for me to get my son so he can find him, because every morning we hear him pecking away.
So
we've
gracious.
Got a couple comments.
Okay.
So Mike Wiesner.
Yeah.
He says, "Howdy, I'm still young."
Well, you can use these products too, Mike.
Yeah.
And he says, "Welcome, Lucy."
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here.
And then William Battles sent a picture of a caterpillar.
Oh, it's the caterpillar we were talking about.
That the dangerous one?
It is so helpful to get a visual, and we appreciate you so much for your input and your contribution.
William Battles says it's also the law at most state parks that you have to let all the wildlife go.
Yes, it is the most responsible thing to do for your safety and the safety of the wildlife, that it is returned back to its natural habitat.
Yes. Okay, this is our rock tumbler set. One of the reasons I chose it was because I know here in Arkansas we do a lot of we go to the creek quite a bit. This set comes with rocks already, but I thought, oh, what a great thing to do to go with the kid and find rocks in the creek and bring them and put them in a rock tumbler. So these are the rocks that it comes with, right here, and then it comes with a couple of two different powders, actually 3 different powders. It has a timer on it, so when you put the rocks in there, you can set it for 7 days and it'll go, and then you just check it throughout the week and see where they're at, and then if they look like they're not rough anymore, then you're going to put the next powder in there and run it for another 7 days until they're smooth. So the way it works is you take this off. I'll let you do that, Lucy. Take that off for me, please.
Yep, there we go.
And then this barrel comes out.
Okay.
And then you just unscrew one of them. Yep. And then the rocks are going to go in there. And then you're going to put the first, it's like a granite, it's like a grain that that kind of sands down that rock. You'll put that in there with the rocks, and then you'll fill the rocks up until they're covered with water, and then you'll screw that back on. You also want to make sure your rocks are rinsed before you put them in there, and then you'll stick that back in there. And then you'll put that lid back on. And then the plug-in's right there. I want to see. It doesn't have rocks in it now, but it would be pretty loud. So you might want to put it. I think one of our coworkers put it in a garage because it got pretty loud for them. But yeah,
you may not want to leave it in your bedroom while it's running.
Yeah. So this is 1 day, 2 days, 4 days. And then it can go up to 7 days. The settings let you go up to 7 days. Let me see how you do that. That I'm not for sure of. Oh, you just add them, duh. So you're gonna hit 1 and 4, and then you've got 5 days, and then you can hit all of them, and then you'd have 7. You'd have all of them. You have 7. So it would start turning and start working on those, and then it would do it throughout the day, and you just walk away and let it go, and just come back and check it every now and then. And so there it goes without the rocks in it, but then it just turns however long. It's on a timer, so it turns however long it needs to turn for, and then you'll come back and check it. Of course, it's going to...
Mike Wiesner says that my mother would love the rock tumbler. Do you ship to heaven?
Aw, I wish.
Me too. We are very sorry for your loss.
So this is the rocks. This is what it ended up. This is what they ended. We did a couple of them, and this is what they ended up being like.
Put them out in front.
Right here?
Yeah.
So there's a couple of them. Let's do that.
And that's not a full.
No, this wasn't a full bag. This isn't the whole bag. This is just a few of them. So you should have enough.
Right, but he didn't tumble them for the entire time.
I'm not for sure who tumbled these actually.
Ben.
Oh, Ben tumbled them. Okay. Yeah, I'm not for sure who tumbled them for the entire time, but
I don't think anybody. I mean, we tested it. It works. It's going to. Just leave them in there. Keep rolling, you know.
Yeah, you just keep rolling and keep rolling but I think it would be really neat to go find some really cool rocks that are from your area and be able to do that with them and see what you come up with. So, but yeah, so this is a great little thing, great fun thing, easy for even little guys to do. This is actually for 8 and up, but of course, if you're supervising your child, as long as you're supervising your child.
Here in about 5 minutes, we're going to be live on Amazon.com.
Yeah. So we'll have some more. We're going to have some more products.
Yes.
Right. We're going to have more products, and we're going to go through more detail of how these things work.
Yes. Yep. It's good to mention that once you are done tumbling your rocks, it comes with all these little chains, and I think I see a little ring, and you can make your own jewelry and then wear your little rocks around.
So on Amazon Live, we're going to be talking about the 125 scientific challenge set. We're going to build it for making bubbles. We also have an Explore hut, a spaceship Explore hut. We also have a handheld magnifier. So we have quite a few different things else that we're going to add on to our products. So this is just a little preview of what we have coming up on Amazon Live. So I would highly suggest hopping on over there to see what else we have available for kiddos. So.
Okay.
Yep.
I need to know when we're out.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's what Kent does. He says, hey, I appreciate you guys. See you on Amazon Live. Bye.
Goodbye.
All right. Just got to let me know when you're ready to go.
We're ready.
Okay. You sure?
Yes.
We're sure.
100%.
100%.
5,000%.
Okay. I just want to double check.
Bye-bye for you.